it's Carrie, and I'm coming to you this week from the beautiful countryside of Tuscany, Italy. And I have received quite a few questions the last couple weeks as I've been sharing my beautiful pictures and experience as I've been in Italy for now a week and a half. It's just been absolutely magical. And this trip began with a couple days of business and has rolled into spending some time with my family, traveling, going to wineries, and just really, really soaking up the beautiful Italy scenery and the people and just everything Italy has to offer, and the food, especially the food. But I've gotten quite a few questions about how do I travel and still run a business. And so I wanted to share with you today just a few tips that I do to prepare, and then also how I run my business while I'm still traveling. So the first and foremost thing is my team. There's absolutely no way that I could be running my business without my fantastic team. And so my team consists of a virtual assistant, and she has another team member that I work with. So I actually work with two virtual assistants, and they help me send out my newsletters, send out my solo mailers to my list. So I'm still engaging with my tribe, like you're watching this video today, and as I'm filming it in my beautiful hotel room, and then I'll send it all off to them and they make it look pretty and they get it out to you. The other thing with my team is prior to leaving, I communicated with them. They knew that I was going to be leaving. They knew that I was going to need a little extra support while I was gone, and that deadlines might be a little tighter because obviously Italy is 7 hours ahead of Central Time. So we're working with a little bit of a time zone thing as well. So team is definitely number one. Number two is obviously pre-planning, really scheduling out, making sure that I've pre-planned as much as possible so that I really can enjoy my time here. Because a lot of times I travel and it's really business related. I'm going for a business conference or trip, and then maybe I might add a day or two of play and pleasure on. This one is a little bit different because I had 2 days of business, but then I'm here for another almost 2 weeks traveling, and I really wanted it to be all about having fun and really being on vacation. And so the third thing that I did was I actually moved clients, and I'm not seeing any clients while I'm here in Italy. All my clients have access to email with me, so I am supporting them through email, but that's much easier to do, especially with the time zone difference. I'm able to answer those emails in the morning before we go out to tour or go to the winery or eat fabulous food, whatever we're doing. And then again, at night, I'm able to follow up with them. And still, my clients are feeling supported, but I'm not feeling stressed thinking about I've got to rush back to get on a client call or get up really early for a client call. So again, you just have to decide what kind of trip you're taking. And on a lot of trips, I do still see clients, and I don't typically reschedule. But for this one, I really wanted it to be more pleasure. The other thing is batching. I am batching has really saved me so many times. And what batching is maybe if you're doing like your newsletter, if you have blog posts that you want to pre-write before you travel, and that way when you're traveling, your VA, or you can even schedule them out so that they're automatically posting while you're gone. So again, something or someone is always working on your business. And that's the final piece that I would say is just really being able to schedule as much stuff out as you can. So whether it's a newsletter, whether it's a Facebook ad, whether it's certain emails that you want to go out to your list, whatever that case may be, as much pre-scheduling that you can do before you leave, the better you're going to be. And then the other thing that I really find to help really support me and feel like I'm really still running my business is to have everything organized when I get home. And so I know a lot of people might, when you're packing and getting things, packed up and getting ready to go for a trip, I want to come home to feel really supported. And so before I leave, I make sure my desk is really organized, my files are really organized, so that I'm able to come home and feel like I'm stepping back into my business and there's been no lag time. Because, you can feel a lot of times when you're taking a trip that you've got to kind of almost recoup before you can get back to work. And I've chosen to be in the coaching industry and have an online business so that I can blend my work and my personal life so easily. And so, my business, my clients, my work is never a burden. I love doing it. And so when I get home, I'll have one day to kind of, get back in the swing of things, get back to the time zone, but then I'm going to pick right back up seeing clients. And I have that already on my schedule. And that's the other thing, making sure that you have that transition. So if you know you need a day to kind of recoup and recap and do laundry or unpack or whatever the case may be, give yourself that time, but then, get back into your normal everyday routine. So that's just a little behind the scenes of what it looks like for me to be running a very successful coaching business all while traveling beautiful Italy. So if you are not already following me on social media, please do so, because I'm sharing tons of beautiful pictures. I'm trying to snap short little videos to share the ambiance of where I'm at. And again, if you're not already a part of our wonderful private Facebook group, please head on over to Fuel Your Coaching Success and join us there. So I hope you've enjoyed these tips, and if you know anybody else that might want to know how to travel and run a business, feel free to share this video. And until next time, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye for now.